Welcome to episode number 17. I knew it was 17. I wasn't going to ask. I went on the screen and checked, and last episode was 16. This episode is number 17. P.S. Our last episode got 60 views. 60 people watched us talk about, seriously, hot takes on reselling in 2025. I have a new hot take. eBay to Amazon, holy crap. Like, we all knew, but like...
But now we know.
People are going to... I feel so terrible. Like, I don't want to say anybody specific or anything like that, but like, I feel so terrible. Like, there's somebody making a lot of money with it, and it seems like it may not be... like it's risk on top of risk, and you know, anytime like that, that's like a scary situation. So hot take: do not sell anything on Amazon as new unless you have a really super duper solid. I mean, you could even make a hotter take and say like, even like used stuff. Like if you're dealing with hundreds of thousands of dollars,
I wouldn't mess with it.
It's scary. Like just sell stuff that you have a solid chain of custody on. Like, and then just like keep another hot take. If you don't keep your receipts and have a good system to prove your chain of custody, you're just as bad as someone who doesn't have a chain of custody, because when the crap hits the fan, not if, when. I'm on fire, baby. I'm in podcast mode. I just had a giant bowl of, my wife makes this like crab, shrimp, corn, egg thing with like Cajun garlic and stuff.
So you're just hopped up on seafood boil, basically?
Yeah, and in about 15 minutes I'm going to pass out too, so...
I saw your comment about that person, and I was surprised to see that, because they're such an advocate for it. I was like, dang, they're pushing like millions, and... Ooh.
Scary. I don't know the details, but just for our audience, the people that listen, like... I'm not going to lie. I've thought about it. Like, I see the opportunity. You go on eBay, you're like, you find, you know, dummy XYZ that's selling their Lego for 50% of retail. You get it. You know it's real. They know it's real. The customer who buys it from you knows it's real. But then Amazon says, hey, is this real? And it's like, everybody knows it's real, man. Nobody, you know, there's no issues. And then it's like, well... Yeah,
or if you're like me and you make a mistake and they ask for your chain of custody documents and you provide it and they still deny it, like...
Has that happened to you recently?
Currently, yeah.
Oh, jeez. Holy crap. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Talk more.
I'm not deactivated. I just have an authenticity complaint, and it makes me mad.
Yeah, you did everything right, kept all the receipts. And
well, I made a mistake because it was a transparency-enabled item, and I forgot to put it in it, so they... automatically assume it's fake, and then some other stuff because it's a brand trying to buy their own product to like claim it's fake, right? So right. I shipped it and canceled it, but I forgot to put in the transparency code, so I got dinged. And then it's a Target receipt, and they don't really like Target receipts, and then it was bought on a gift card, so it's like they don't really accept that as like proof of it being in your bank account, even though I can show a clear chain of document. They don't care.
That's problematic. That's crazy. Like, is our whole world crumbling? Is it finally is RA dead? I don't know. It's that's scary. I hope you found your way through that. I don't have any advice. I don't know what I would do, but
we're just leaving it there. It's
yeah.
Whatever.
That's probably what I would do. Just let it go. Yeah.
You can acknowledge it. You can leave it. Like, I don't know. We're just leaving it. Whatever.
Yeah. I'm still selling Crocs. And Crocs has sent me several, like...
Same.
Like, over the years, they've sent me stuff. But, like, recently, they've started to get more aggressive. And, like, maybe I shouldn't sell Crocs anymore, you know? Maybe, did we post in the Discord?
I did, yes.
Oh, sweet. You're the man.
I try.
Freaking man, James.
The I got a letter from Crocs, but it wasn't real. We did some research on it, and it just came from some random address. It wasn't certified. It was just random letter mail. So, like, we ignored it, but
that how much do you think that happens on like a big scale where like it's probably not Crocs, but it's like
frequent?
Yeah, it's like another reseller, or I don't know who does that. I guess it'd be somebody else that's on your listing that's like, I have 5,000 of this, so it's worth sending 6 letters
to try and fake people out. Yeah,
that feels like a crime.
it does.
Right.
Especially like if it's a Voris letter, right? And you're like, well, is it a real lawyer? Are you impersonating? There's probably some law breaking going on there, but what do we know, right? We're just some random people. We're not lawyers.
Yeah.
We don't know if it's real or not.
That's interesting. I've had it where people will, I don't know how they do it, but they order and then they get it all the way through and then cancel it, and it takes my inventory out of inventory. I've had that happen a couple of times where I was like, oh, I had this listed. Why is it not selling? I know this should have sold. And then I go back in and realize that,
Yeah, well, there's a 30-minute default cancellation where auto cancels too, so it could be that. I've seen a lot of this too, where people have like fake buying accounts or for some way, and they use gift cards or whatever to hold your inventory up. I've seen that happen a lot to people in stories everywhere on the internet about selling on Amazon.
I've seen that. Yeah, you're selling a hot item, and people are just trying to, if they can secure the buy box for 4 hours by doing some sketchy stuff, they can potentially do a
lot of money.
Yeah, bigger numbers.
Yeah. So how's your part-time reselling going? What's new in Cody World?
I know what you think I'm gonna say. You think that I'm gonna say that I just got bored and so I just kept working, but I didn't. I have worked part-time on my reselling business consistently, and like it totally fits and works. Like I think previously I think I was doing some like I don't know a better way to say it, but just like kind of bullshit work, like where it's like kind of like you just kind of, I'm working, but I'm also kind of watching TV.
Working.
Right, yeah, like I'm kind of, I may work for an hour, but I actually only get, 30 or 40 minutes worth of work done because I'm multitasking or, kind of just BSing. And so I'm doing less of that, which I think is good. I'm still doing some of that, but, hey. I think putting the constraint on it and being like, when I'm done with this, I'm done for the day. So I need to get XYZ done. I need to make sure, this, and this are done. And like it's been good. It's been good. Like I don't know about long term or forever, but it's pretty. It's working for what I'm doing now. And we've ordered a decent, a decent amount of inventory. Our listings are up on eBay. Laugh track in the background from all the crowd I've talked about eBay, but listings are up on there. We've done a little bit of used books. We had like a really good W with a used book relationship, and so like I downloaded a scanning app, and you go through the books, and like it's not that hard, and like there's like we've had some like mega wins from that where we're selling a book for $40-50 that we paid very very little for, like less than 50 cents for it. And so we're still mainly FBM. I want to transition more. I've even thought about, I don't even want to say it, I've even thought about FBA again. Like, we need to get somebody. We need to get somebody on here to give the bullish case for FBA. Like, there's got to be one. Like
there is one. It's just you're paying more for it. Like,
yeah,
it's not. You gotta. So to avoid placement fees, right? You need 5 equal splits of inventory, which is going to be impossible for used books.
Right.
Like impossible. So.
Yeah, but like, who cares? Like, if I have 200 books, like, instead of shipping, like, if it goes 7 ways, and even if I overpay, or 9 ways, however many ways Amazon feels that day, what's the difference between that and, listing them, managing it, and then shipping out 200 different times like that. Like it's still like
True.
I have to pull.
But but you're not paying storage fees, right? So you're not losing money on inbound fees. You have the space to store it.
I do have the space. I do. Yeah, I totally do.
Like,
yeah, our plan as of right now, without making any further changes, is build up to 5,000 items listed between used books and thrifted eBay. So we're talking like stuff I can buy for $1 or $2 and sell for 20 or more. Like that's what our focus is. And so building that up, to a 5,000 item catalog, we have plenty of room for that operation. And then once the orders are too much for me to knock out in like kind of my loose time, schedule like that I'm kind of have for myself, my wife comes and helps me pack. And so, excuse me. The plan works. Like if you consider a 1% sell-through rate a day, which is totally viable for used books and eBay, with the way we do it, like that's a great, like a real solid business. Like I'm never gonna be like throwing Maseratis out the window of my Bugatti or whatever, but
sitting in my garage in front of my Lamborghini.
Yeah, exactly. But it's a really, really solid business, and so the second part of that plan is, as cash flow improves, let's see, not last month, one recent month, let's see, we're filming in July, so it would have been like May. Like my sourcing budget for home run things, like, was very low after I paid my salary, and I don't want to get into like all the numbers, but like the personal was fine, but the business was broke, and so I run a leads group, so even when I come across a incredible home run lead, if I only have $250 to spend that week, I'm not over leveraging, and so for us the plan makes sense, because as we're just banging away at a 1% sell-through rate on those 5,000 items that we're building up to, that improves cash flow. And so as cash flow improves, I think eventually I would like to maybe move to a prep center, which sounds crazy, having a merchant fulfilled, but like with my goals, like I don't want to be a prep person. I
hate prep, so I feel you on that.
Yeah, I want to be able to pay for it. So I want to improve it to where instead of having $1,500 to spend on regular RA OA stuff that I'm coming across that are really, really good, really solid, I want to have maybe $10,000 that can go towards that, and if that continues to go along that path, then I'm gonna need a prep center, because I don't want to be late night prepping my own stuff, especially if I still there's another version of that maybe that works out where if things went really good, I hire a full-time person, and that would be amazing. Like if I could make it make sense to where a person comes in, they man the store, they pack the merchant fulfilled packages, and then do pre-prep throughout the week. That could fit, and in that scenario maybe it's different. But yeah, that's my loose business plan. That's what we've.
I mean, OA to prep will save you time, but it's the same thing, right? You're paying the fee. But right. What could be good is you continue to do the used book eBay grind throughout that, right? And then you get the OA to prep for that other stuff, and then you could still have a consistent book income, right? Because are you doing most of the books on Amazon, or are you doing both? What?
Almost 100. If it can go Amazon, it's exclusively Amazon. We're not cross-listing. The only books that are making it to eBay are textbooks or things that are
antiquarian, as you called them, I believe, right?
Yeah, or lots. I listed a lot of books last night, and it's like some author that the book is worthless, but they're sold on eBay. If you have 7 or 8 of them, you can sell it for $24.99. And instead of throwing it away, it makes sense for us to list that as a lot.
Makes sense. Yeah, man. I wanted to put it out for the people about your book win too, because I think it's a really cool idea that you did. So if you want to go over that for people who aren't in the Discord, I think it's such a smart way to be able to gain access to used books.
Yeah, for sure. So I have a friend that I did CrossFit with that works at a giant. It's not even a thrift store. It's more like a ministry, like Christian kind of thing. And so I was just like, hey, do you have any books? And he was like, oh my God, yes, like so many. And so I went and bought some. I bought everything they had, and I think I spent, I don't remember, like not much. Like it was very, very cheap.
They got a deal, basically. If you buy a book, it's like cents, basically.
Right, yeah. They don't want to, they literally dispose of them. And so it's cheaper to sell them cheap than, like they get so many donations. And so in that one that I bought the first time, I found like some really, really good stuff. Like there's a town close to us that's like old money, and like it's just like the whole town is just very well off, and it trickles down, and so long story short, I made the ask. I just said, what if I took all of your books every week, call me and I'll come pick them up. And then he was like, yeah, we'll do that. And then I made a further ask, and I said, well, what if I just make a payment to you on the first week of every month? I hesitate to say it out loud because it's so offensive.
Don't give numbers if you don't want to give numbers. But
yeah, it's very, very cheap, and like it's a
pennies, basically.
Right. And so so I went, and actually we had that conversation, and then I missed a week, and then I came the next week. And I don't know if I shared a picture in the Discord or not. But like my big van, I have like a giant van. It was full from the passenger seat. The middle was completely full. The back was completely full up to the ceiling.
Nice.
And like I'm not even paying cents anymore. I'm paying like half a cent or like almost nothing. And so it's an ongoing relationship. And I just go by. Yesterday was, or let's see, the day before yesterday was Tuesday. We go by and we pick it up. I think my wife went. I think we only got 2 tubs, but it's just a flow in. And so while I'm at the store during my allotted work time, I'm scanning through those books, and there's an actual used bookstore in my town, and so the ones that we don't keep that look pretty good, we just donate over there just for goodwill and going back and forth, and it fits. And so like that's kind of a theme for us right now, is like, does it make sense? Let's do that. Does it not make sense? Let's not do that. What fits, and just being pragmatic, and like mindset is important, because it's like it's real easy to like open social media, and then it's just like some guy, and it's just like, I'm doing 2.7 million. If you don't know how to do it, you're doing it wrong. Blah blah blah. And I made that number up, by the way. If you made a post recently saying that you did 2.7 million, I'm not talking about you. I made that up. But it's easy to see that and like get distracted or like feel some type of way about it. Or for me, it is, anyways. And so like just like drawing a circle. What can I control? Focusing on that, and like trying to keep my mind right about it. So.
Yeah,
while also dreaming, though, like there's a version of my plan. If things continue to go well, I'm super happy with last month. Looking at what we spent versus what we brought in, like obviously there's a ton that was just like carryover from months before spending, but like if things continue and trends keep going that way, like maybe there's an M, in our revenue, the next couple years, and that would be exciting.
And potentially at a better margin than normal because eBay has a decent margin, right? And used books has a great margin in the end.
Yeah, I've shared some of the eBay stuff. It's mind blowing. Like, if you take off your Amazon retail arbitrage, revenue to the moon, Chad buy, glasses. Take those off for a second, and just think about just reselling stuff. Like, eBay is really, really good for that. And we've sold some stuff like you pick it up for $3 and sell it for $35, and like that's super common. Like that happens like consistently. And so like if somebody was watching this and they're like, I don't know what to buy, the way that I kind of got exposure is just watching YouTube. I don't do it much anymore. I'm actually watching weird stuff right now. But like when I was learning, watching Harry Tornado or there's a pawn channel that I watch. There's a pawnbroker pickers. Romer the Roamer. Actually, here I got my YouTube up right here. Let me see. Let's see.
Oh, I like pawnbroker pickers. I'm subscribed to them. He's a cool guy.
I love that guy. Like watching another guy that has a similar thing is Craigslist Hunter. Did you watch Craigslist Hunter?
Not a lot, but I know exactly who that is. Yep.
I made a post watching his stuff like 3 years ago, and I was like, I'm gonna have a store someday because this guy is like. So like and he had a store, and then in the back he had like eBay stuff, and like that's part of how I got where I'm at is watching his stuff. Let's see, Trevin Peterson, that's not really this great follow, but not really.
Lorenzo says he merchant fulfills all his books and DVDs now.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, we do too. I mean, $3 into $35, that happens every single day on eBay, and it doesn't happen every single day with new items that are repeatable, on Amazon. And so that I think that's like they're different business models for that reason. Like the crazy home run, like 3 into 35 is ungodly. It's crazy. Like it's like to do that anywhere else, like it would require a ton of capital. Like in very low ROI, but this is the opposite of that. You're buying 3, you're selling it for 35 after fees and shipping and everything. You turn $3 into 25 or something. That's magic. That's unicorn money. And so to me that's exciting. But getting that to scale is hard, and so that's why I think for us the plan is doing the 3 into 35 stuff, while we're kind of on a lower budget. As cash flow heals, I fully intend to move that cash flow over into, flipping toys from every Target. I'm not saying that I'm going to do that, like doing more of that. Like, whereas maybe that's 10% of my business right now, I could totally see a world where I build the asset of 5,000 items, 1% daily, hire somebody to keep that growing and healthy, and then pouring the revenues from that into what I know best, which is retail arbitrage and OA stuff. So there are people selling courses that have never done the thing. Oh, did I show you? So we're doing the UGC stuff, where that's where you make videos for brands. There's a listing on Upwork for someone to do fake reviews. Hold on, I'm gonna read it to you verbatim. It's literally an Amazon course, and the job is to pretend like you took the course and give a testimonial that the course was so good. You're gonna love this. Hold on, it's gonna take me a second to find it, but
that's kind of whack.
It's so crazy. It's okay. Hold on. All right, I got it right here. Fake testimonial video content creator. Hi, I hope you're well. I'm looking for a few content creators for a testimonial video reviewing a client's course/coaching program. No editing needed. We will provide you with bullet points and a script. These would be about a minute max. Must be fluent in English. $20 a video. If you have any prior experience, let us know. Thank you for your time.
Wow.
So they're taking a course and paying people $20 to be like, this is the best. This course changed my life. And then they're selling the course for, $9.97 or whatever.
That's insane. Like, that's actually crazy.
Yep.
Like, what?
Be careful out there, people. That's my that's my advice.
100%. That's
yeah.
I don't even like what. I hate people. I feel like most reviews in that space aren't real to begin with. So
yeah.
They're embellishing facts, basically.
If it's not somebody that you like trust, and like I don't know, I know multiple people who've paid at least $2,000 for a course, and I've talked to them, and the people that I've talked to that paid multiple thousands of dollars for courses regret it, and if it's for something as simple as reselling, like. I don't know. What do you get? I know of somebody who has a mentorship consulting course thing for $4,500 right now, and like it's somebody that I decently think is probably really successful, but like what do you get for $4,500? Like can I call you in the middle of the night? Like, is it access to you anytime, or is it like a secret supplier, or I get the coupon code of the month or something? Do I get leads? Like, I don't know. I'm not sure I understand the. But then again, I'll put the caveat, like, maybe somebody pays $4,500 and then they're immediately
motivates them.
That's probably true. But no, for real, maybe they find out, there's a website called Super Secret Source for AmazonArbitrageSellers.com, and you have to use promo code 50, and like you're just paying for that information, and so the next month you do $100,000 in revenue because you have the connection to some source, or maybe it's criminal. Maybe you're indicted.
Maybe
not indicted. You're accepted into the mob, or I don't know. I don't get it. But
you're a made man is what they call it, right? In the mob.
If I had, a couple $100,000 in the bank, or if my parents did, and they were like, and you're like, $4,500, bro, and I'll tell you the world. Like I could see it. Like I get it. Like okay, well I'm diversifying my risk. I'll see what this guy has to say, and then you do it, and you're like, that was probably worth about $250.
Yeah.
Well.
That's why I think like Discord groups are such better value most of the time, because like going back to like 2020 when the chlorine pool thing happened, right? That's when I joined Carter's group. I got a lot of value out of that right away, even though I already knew a lot. Like people were freely talking about Nike ungates for, what is it, $40, $50 a month? Like, you had to pay thousands of dollars back then for people to tell you, hey, go to eBay and buy 10 socks.
Right.
like literally $1,000 to get ungated in Nike, when people were just dropping it in there for free because it's a group mentality and people wanted to be cool.
Yeah. Yeah. But also the leads. Like, a group with leads, like, that's what you're buying. That's what you're paying for. Is to to sit down and run tactical arbitrage, or manually source, or go through old lists, or whatever. Like whatever source, like reverse source, flips for miles, storefront, or whatever. Like whatever it is you're doing.
Get 30 pairs of Nike socks. I mean, come on.
I don't know this stuff. But anyways,
I'll send it to you if you want.
Please don't. I'm just. I think a lot of people think if they can find like some big person storefront, they're set. But anyways, if you're doing that, I digress. This episode's not getting posted. Anyways, to do that process takes so much time, and so like I think that's the big thing with Discord groups is like if it's a good one, you're gonna have fresh leads every day, and they're not gonna be garbage, and
they're gonna be relevant.
Right. Yeah.
And they're gonna be good, and like everybody's gonna clear them. Which it's what brings me back to like chlorine days, right? Like you could find 5 of them on the shelf and make $100 like.
Oh, man.
Like that, right? And I feel like Discord groups don't quite give that anymore, which is why I always say don't buy exactly what's given to you right in front of a Discord group unless it's like super limited. But there's still really good stuff in there to be found, and especially if you know how to look for the extra stuff in there. But also if you look at like metrics on the back end of the Bolo group, how many people are actually buying them, right? Because you use you can track that through the affiliate links and stuff.
Oh yeah.
So it's like everyone says don't buy them, but how many people are actually doing it? To when you probably could buy a lot of it in front of you as long as it's a limited group.
Yeah. Yeah, we launched my whole big idea for quarter 2 was I'm going to launch a free leads list, like an exclusive, like, lead.
That was the small group one, right?
Yeah. It was like, I forget what I think it was limit 18. That's what it was. So limited 18 member leads list. Every person in my group got a free membership, and it cost me a decent amount of money. Like it was very expensive, and time-wise, it was very expensive. And we went in, and nobody was buying any leads from this. Nobody. Like nobody was even clicking on the leads. And it was like, what have I done wrong? Like, and then I realized, oh, okay, I'm spending all this money for and then giving it away for free, and like that, like I think most of the group just didn't even realize what was happening. Like they didn't realize how big of a value it was. I've considered making it a criteria that you can't get in the group unless you're a 7-figure seller with a VA, because a 7-figure OA to prep seller with a VA, because
7-figure, huh?
Yeah, I've considered it, because if I just like that person is willing, like they know what they're doing. Like the problems that I've had with the group have been like, number one, we had somebody that was trying to loop the free membership, and I was just like, what are you doing, man? Like that's crazy. Like I see you and I know you, and now I hate you. And
sad, man.
Yeah, it was sad. But like the other thing is like newbie people coming in and like, I don't know. I don't want to tell anybody how to run their business, but also, like if you're buying leads for Amazon, online arbitrage, like you need to know your stuff. And like if you buy 50 units of something
and not double check every single minute detail.
Like I hate that for you, but like sorry, like my job is we have this criteria, and I'm trying to give you as much value as possible within that criteria. And like I'm a nice guy. Like you're paying me, XYZ dollars a month. Like shoot me a message. We can chat or ask in the Discord. There's a chat channel. I'll talk to you. But like it's more in my mind. It's more for people that like have their systems in place. They know their criteria. They know their crap. They know what they want to do, and it just adds fuel to their fire. Versus being like I don't really want to like babysit anybody. Like the only thing I want to have to do every week is like like record this podcast, and then like everything else is
work 5 hours a week, and
yeah, or just whatever I want. But I don't think the coaching thing is for me. Like doing the one-on-one in the trenches with people, like I don't do well with that. If it feel like it, not that I wouldn't, like I answer DMs a lot, like when I'm walking on the treadmill or whatever, taking a dump. If you're getting a message from me, it's probably because I'm on a treadmill or I'm taking a dump.
It's toilet time.
But like I'm a nice guy, but like I don't want to, like if I if I scale my whole, following 10x, which would be, crazy. I don't even know if that's possible. But like if I did that, what do I have time for? What do I want to be doing? What do I want to offer? And like I'm not sure that's or I'd have to charge $4,500 for it, and then I'd feel bad. So
hey,
if you ever see me shilling a $4,500 coaching program,
I'll come up there to your store and just like.
No, just know that I have something really, really good, and it's limited time, and you have to buy right now. And
you're gonna tell me what it is, right?
What's your credit card number?
Oh, you want my Plum card number? Sorry.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we just went down 40 rabbit trails in 40 minutes, so.
I love me a good rabbit trail.
That's a podcast. Who's on here? Who's on here live? Is any?
Probably just Lorenzo.
Okay, nice. Lorenzo, our faithful live follower. Any questions, man? Anything? Is there?
I got a question. How many units did you send to WFS last week and this week?
Nah, I don't want. I plead the fifth.
I want to know. I want to know.
I didn't send any. How many did you send?
A lot.
Actually, I don't want to know.
We did 780 last week, and we did 622 this week.
That's amazing.
Dude, we had great Walmart week sales. Yo, yeah. They were good yesterday.
Yeah, I bet.
They'd only check in my shipments.
600 and 700 units a week. That's amazing, man. Like, I'm talking too much. For real, I need to just shut up and let you talk. Like, that's, like...
Let's go, Lorenzo. Heck yeah, bro.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. Hey, that lead channel in the Discord, that's Amazon to Walmart, or what's it called?
OA to WFS?
No, I think it's called, hold
on. In Bolo Group?
Yeah. There's a channel, hold on.
There's OARA in
Giles.
store.
Giles,
that guy?
Walmart lead provider. I know Giles. He's okay guy. I don't think he does this himself. I think he has a VA do it.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, there's some mistakes and like things that are missed, but there's some sleepers in it. Like if you have any experience at all selling a Walmart, you can kind of look at some stuff and you're like, oh, yeah, I see why that. Like one that I'm looking at right now, buy cost $2.07, sell 11, profit $3.54. Like it's 170% ROI. Like that's worth clicking through and looking at. And like I'm not trying to sell my thing. Actually, I totally am. Go buy my thing. But like, I guess my point is like if you want to do OA to Walmart, like there's a lot that you can buy on Amazon.
I struggle with OA for Walmart though. I like seeing how much is around. That's my problem. So with like RA, right, you can go to 5 stores and you could see, oh, this is on sale, this is on clearance. There's none in this store, there's none in this store. So you go to the 3rd store and there's like 5. I'm going to buy those 5. With OA, you don't get to see that, and that's really what hurts me.
Yeah. But imagine, like if you.
But imagine.
Like imagine, like how cool it'd be, like if you could get that like working.
I just like RA too much.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I get that. Yeah.
Lorenzo sent 300 to FBA as well, and his first WFS shipment in 3 months. Let's pump those numbers up, Lorenzo.
Sounds like me. So my WFS story for this week is I have an entire counter at the store, and I pre-prepped an entire counter all the way down of stuff that needs to go, and I just kept leaving at the end of every day and not doing it.
Why do you hate it so much?
There's no reason that I didn't. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I just hate prep. Like, go in.
Yeah, but you pre-prepped it already. It's done.
Put it in a box is just so emotionally draining to me. Like it's just
it's the easiest part.
It's like, It's like, I don't want to do this.
Buying it and putting it in the box is the easiest part. It's all the steps in between. That's the hard part.
I agree with. Well, I mean, my VA does all that for me. So like, the way our workflow is, we put it in a Google sheet, and then she does everything else to get it to where it's ready to go, and that's beautiful. So all I have to do is make sure it's listed correctly.
Make the shipment.
Yeah,
That's
it. Right. Yeah. So all that stuff, and also, like, in the back of my mind, I'm like, well, what if it sells FBM overnight? Then I know what you had to say about that. Okay, I was shy because I got suspended for 2 weeks from that paperwork issue they were having. That's rough.
Oh, yeah.
Walmart suspension, right? That's what he's talking about?
I think so.
Yeah, that's...
They need to get their systems worked out because that's happening way too much.
Yeah.
It's not the first person I've heard that happen to, and it won't be the last.
Yeah. I agree. Which, just be smart with leverage. I agree. Like, increase your minimum criteria. Just increase it. Whatever it is, just take it up a notch. You need to have a higher minimum criteria, and then, just be super careful with leverage because, people get all the way cooked doing this 12% ROI stuff because it moves fast and I'm going for volume, bro. And then they do it on a plum card, and then like you can get messed up.
You're $200,000 in debt, and then they take your house.
Yeah, right. And then and then the ground starts melting. So, all right. Well, that's the same crap I've said every episode. I hope somebody heard it.
Whatever.
I hope somebody hears. Please hear me when I say this.
Just me, cut my card in half.
Matt Canton is going to be on the podcast soon.
I don't know him. What does he do?
I don't know. His Instagram is mostly him riding elephants and eating exotic food in Nepal or some crazy place. He travels and he sent me a voice message today and he was like, I don't want to break down any leads on the podcast. I don't want to talk about any of the technical stuff.
Hell no, we don't need to do any of that.
He was like, I want to talk about what it allows you to do and the credit card points and the travel and the other he's doing. I think he's doing pretty seriously doing martial arts stuff. But he's just some guy making a ton of money off of FBA and now a little bit of Walmart, and then he just kind of travels with it and.
Apparently I follow him, but I don't remember following him. That's bad.
We've talked a couple of times. I really like this guy. The way he kind of views the world is similar to some of my values. So I think it'll be a good.
He's got some Walmart bars in his reel. He's making some moves. Love to see it.
Yeah, 100%.
Cool.
Also, we need to get some other people on here because...
that's in 2 weeks, right? You said
that's in 2 weeks, yeah.
24th. Sweet.
I've gotten feedback that people want more interviews. So,
yeah, okay.
It's what the people want, James.
If the people would tell us who they want us to interview, then you can get them on here because you're really good at that.
What the people want. Hey, my Jordan hat looks really good in this thumbnail. I might wear this hat. I got this out of a.
It's your new favorite hat.
Out of a storage unit auction. I got this off the floor. Okay.
Do you regret liquidating your eBay store now?
That's a great question. Theoretically, if I had went back through and cleaned it up and took out all the garbage, all the stuff that was just kind of meh, and relisted the other stuff, maybe, but at the time it felt so right, and so I'm trying to do stuff that makes sense, and so at the time in my head it really, really made sense to do it that way, and so we went almost to zero, and then
But it's also fresh start vibes too, right?
100%.
Maybe that's what you needed to. Fall in love again with eBay, right?
I go back into my warehouse now, and it's like all fresh, new, clean tubs. Everything is right where it's supposed to be. You know
where it is. It's not lost. It's not unlisted.
Yeah, and I have a plan. And I have a plan to liquidate after so many days, like 90 days. We're taking it down by half and just clearing out. Like I don't want some of that stuff had been sitting in my eBay store for years. For a while, it was out in the storage unit or out in the
shipping container
right outside my house. And one of the boxes had a literal bird's nest built into the stuff. And I didn't know because it'd been sitting there for so long, and after a while,
That's
eBay
crazy.
just like, yeah, we're not selling that. Sorry, man, we're not doing that. So, I don't know. I don't regret it. That's my answer. I don't regret it. But theoretically, it was kind of a dumb thing to do in the grand scheme.
Nah, I kind of did it to ours too, though, because I removed probably 100 just crappy listings 2 months ago.
Yeah.
So I feel like having no inventory is better than having bad inventory.
There's something to that.
Maybe their algorithm's oh hey they're actually putting up some new stuff, so let's promote them a little bit more. Who knows, right? It's all the eBay algorithm is mysterious, right? So
yeah, I don't understand algorithms. I don't even know what an algorithm is, but I understand in theory that they rule every bit of our life if we're on a major platform. So eBay,
absolutely,
Amazon, anything social media for sure. This podcast,
advertising.
We need to appease the algorithms.
They're listening to you.
Yeah.
So,
and with that thought, we'll leave you. Work super hard, enjoy your family, go sell some crap on the internet, and all of that. We're rooting for you. Please subscribe for our wounded egos because we only have 53 subscribers. Also, go follow Red Olive Industries on Instagram because he has less than that as followers. Just a pitiful, terrible, small amount.
I have more than that.
Probably because he never posts, but
Yeah, I have 481 followers, but
okay, look at that. All right, let's get James over. Okay, we had 60 people watch last week or the week before our last episode recorded. This week,
2 weeks ago.
Everybody who watched this, go follow James and get him over 500. And then he's going to start posting one reel a day about his reselling journey.
Oh, God.
His reselling.
A reel? You want me to do a reel? I'll do a post. I don't want to do a reel. I hate reels. One
selfie or cringy, what do they call corny package selfie.
A corny package pic every day.
Yeah, exactly.
For a month. Oh, that's terrible. I'll do it, though. If you guys give me to 500, I'll do it.
All right. You got it, people. Go. You have your job now.
You'll get 6 days a week because I don't pack on Sundays.
Hey,
share.
That's more than I do, I think. So
I ship. I will not be doing TikTok dances. Absolutely not.
That's what everybody says.
Yeah. Share, subscribe, or don't. Peace out, people.
Goodbye, everybody.